Oh my god, no, you should make a lecture on throwing water balloons.
Let's do that badly though, so they don't pop.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Kaylin. Shout out. You want to shout out on the Eat Club YouTube? Ooh, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, who cares?
I care. I'm kidding.
Wow.
It's fine.
Wow.
Go ahead. It's off, but it's funny. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. This is Kaylin. She's committed multiple war crimes.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
I have. I haven't.
Wow. Okay.
Restart.
Very good.
Yeah, we're gonna go on singing.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
Sing about the multiple war crimes.
Wow. Kevin's like piano.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I have a cold before we start this, so this was very it is a very unlucky Friday the 13th, as I have a cold right before my singing lecture, but
Wow.
I promised to, should we wear a mask? That's a good idea.
Yeah. You know, he's gonna protect against COVID.
Yeah.
So, you guys singing today or something?
No. Not like that.
Not like that.
Yeah. A different way, you know? Like, different. It makes sense. It makes sense.
There's no new knowledge that's good.
Ryan, how many more do you have? He's very attentive. There's a Google Slide. Not exactly. And so why are you over there? Because I've got shit in the bathroom. You can submit your business.
Can't curse.
This isn't the kitchen anymore. This is the
Oh, wow. The non-minors lounge.
I didn't learn how to talk to like
My God, you're not allowed here.
not.
Yes, we are. Alright, let's get started. You want to get started? Milton? Where's Milton?
Oh, he said he'd have to go.
Oh, okay. I think we're good to go now then.
Okay.
Alright.
You'll get the big thing and announce it. Oh, yeah.
Amir, can you announce that we're having the lecture now?
Everyone, we're having the lecture now.
Thank you, Amir. That was Amir. He did that. Thank you. We haven't started.
What's on YouTube?
Thank you.
All right. So, hi everybody. My name is Arwa. I'm a first year,
And I'm Sophie, and I am a second year.
and we'll just be presenting on, the wondrous world of music.
Yeah.
Just a disclaimer: this is going to be the greatest Eve Club lecture you'll ever watch.
As they say, best for last. And
Exactly,
last
yeah.
one- So,
Yeah. Just consider yourselves lucky.
yeah. You're witnessing history right now.
All right. So. Okay. Okay. I don't know who added that. Well,
Go ahead.
All right, before we get started, we just wanted to share some of our singing experiences. So, this is quite a recent picture of myself, but I started singing ever since I volunteered for this 5th grade talent show. And yeah, I know. I just discovered my love for singing, my affinity for singing, and that's where I am today.
Awesome. Well, as it says right there, I'm Sophie. I've been singing since I was 3 years old. I think my mom was a great influence for me in singing. Shout out if she's watching this. I don't know if she's watching this, but my mom was a great influence for me when it came to singing. I grew up in a very musical family. My grandma is great at playing the drums. I love her very much. Shout out. She's definitely not watching. But yeah, I've sang at many local events in my life. I really love singing. I love music, and I really want to make music. And shout out to Alex. I'm sorry.
And grandma does not just play drums. That is so disrespectful.
Well, no, that's one of the things she's good at. My grandma, that's not the only thing she does. I'm talking about music. She's a great singer, a wonderful singer. Alex, you play piano. We play piano together. Don't fall down. Come on, man. All right. I'm gonna talk about your war crimes after this. Anyways, yeah, Alex, he's a great piano player. Whatever, it's fine. I'm joking. He's not committing any war crimes. Anyways, I love music. We both love music.
Yeah.
I want to really sorry. All right. Well, this is the itinerary. First, we're going to go over the basics of music theory. We're going to talk about harmony, rhythm, key signatures, more on that topic.
Next we'll be talking about the singing basics, what you need to know when you sing. So basically more explanation on pitch, rhythm, diction, and just terminology in general.
Yes, a bunch of very cool terminology. We have singing exercises. We're going to talk about pitch, diction, rhythm, and we're going to talk about breathing. I think we all know what breathing is, but like it's important to learn how to breathe.
And lastly we have, well, okay, you guys are going to have to choose which singing game you want to play, but we have two of them. So yeah,
Interactive.
it is interactive. Greatest.
Yes, I know. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So now we're going to talk about music theory basics. So, okay. Well, what is? Oh, sorry. Well, what exactly is music theory?
Okay.
Sorry.
Music theory can basically be defined as a discipline that examines musical qualities. So there's a lot of things here, but the three main ones have to be harmony, melody, and rhythm. However, as you can clearly see on the slide, there are much more important factors when it comes to singing, such as music notes, pitch, scales, modes, rhythm, key signatures. You know, you guys can read. It's all right there.
Yeah.
So we won't go into too much detail on every single thing that's listed here. However, we're just going to gloss over them and mainly focus on, again, harmony, rhythm, pitch.
Exactly.
So if you do want to know more about any of these topics, just feel free to reach us out on our social medias, which will be at the end of the slide.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah.
All right. Well, music notes. Well, music notes are used by all musicians and composers to make pieces. If you've ever, seen some sort of orchestra, you see them like turning pages. Those are music notes. They're reading off the pages. You can make little tunes. You can sing songs using notes. Every form of music has its own kind of. It's like the language of music, essentially. That's what it is. So we all know that the notes of music. There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then there's the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Remember, if anyone's seen Sound of Music, you know that scene? Did you watch Sound of Music?
I didn't, but
Really?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Do, a deer, a female deer. I forgot the rest. Anyway, so do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. There. Let's go. All right. Yeah.
Thank you. That was good.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Okay. So with their unique pitch, all of these these 7 notes are identified like on a piano, like a standard. Well, on any piano. However, though, on the piano there are 12 keys of music. So there's sharps and there's flats. So there's A sharp or B flat. Then there's B, C, C sharp or D flat. There's D, D sharp, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G flat, G, and then G sharp or A flat. All right. Okay, so we're gonna just explain the 3 main elements of music theory. Oh, sorry. We're gonna explain these are the keys to music. This is it. This is all of it. Well, it's not all of music, but these are the main keys to standard music that you listen to every day, like say pop music, The definitions are going to be on the slide, so you can just read them, but I'll also try and explain them. There's harmony, there's melody, and there's rhythm. Alright, so harmony is when multiple notes or voices play simultaneously to produce a new sound. And there are 2 different types of harmonies. We'll get into that again. So there's melody, and then melody is a succession of notes or voices arranged into a musical phrase. Music is a lot like, it's a language of its own. So melody is kind of a sentence, essentially, right? Rhythm is a recurring movement of notes and rests in time. So, like beats, essentially, right? So a rhythm also describes the pattern of strong and weak notes or a voice that can repeat through a song. So those are they're 2 definitions of rhythm. Okay, so yeah, melody. There are multiple parts of melody, and a lot of these have to do with singing too. These can be applied to singing, but also applied to music in general. All right, yeah. So there are 4 different things that apply to melody. So there's pitch, there's rhythm, there's conjunction motion, and there's disjunct motion. Do you want to explain pitch?
Alright, so pitch, as described on the slide, is the audio vibration produced by an instrument or voice, which is basically how high or how low you can sound. arranging these certain pitches actually makes a melody. So pitch essentially is melody. And we have rhythm too, the length. Each pitch will sound a music pattern in time. So basically, the durations of rhythm are divided into beats. And these beat divisions are known as a whole note or a half note, a quarter note, triplets, and even more. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so before we get even more further, we want to explain melodic motions and give you an example. So conjunction motion is basically just ascending, it goes up. And we actually had a video to show you for that. Let's go. Wow, this keyboard is, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, it goes, okay. So, oh, it's right here?
I can't screen share it, but
Wait, I could just play it right here. So this is conjunction motion.
okay.
So we
Play.
want- there's an ad, okay.
Ooh, Prince music. This is not sponsored.
This is for you.
Oh, there's no volume. Oh.
Now, as
Okay, so let's just go back.
melody, right to the world.
So as you can see from that example, you can see that the notes are really close together. And that's just what makes the melody really enjoyable to hear. Like, you like this tune, it's like, wow, this sounds pretty good, you know?
Goes hard.
And that's because the notes are close together, they mix well with each other. Essentially, they're just a good tune. Now we have disjunct melody. So disjunct melody is just basically, or disjunct motion, I should say, makes music sound less smooth, not as good as it should sound, because the notes are spread more apart, and therefore they're not as close as they should be. So I'll give you another
Here,
example.
I can show you if I put it on the slide.
Oh, this is the okay. Here. This is supposed to be the side.
There. See if you can see it right
Oh, yeah. Okay.
there. You can just copy that link.
Oh my God, this keyboard is really bad.
Oh, whose computer is this?
Oh wait.
This is not our computer.
Okay, let me just show you right here. So this is disjunct melody. So this is the Star Spangled Banner, what he's trying to play. So oh, still. So the Star Spangled Banner does a really good job when it comes to dissonance because the notes are spread apart. However, it still sounds good. There are certain examples where dissonance can create pretty bad tunes because the notes are so far apart. However, overall, just songs usually do a good job at just dissonance in general, or disjunct motion, sorry. So, yeah. Let's go back to the rundown of melody.
Right?
And then, all right. So we've explained conjunction motion and disjunct motion. So now we already explained the types of harmony. So now we're on the 5 elements of rhythm.
Okay. This one. Alright, so the 5 elements of rhythm are beats, meters, time signatures, tempo or beats per minute, BPM, and accents. So beats are repeating everyone knows what beats are, repeating pulses that underline a musical pattern, like I don't know why I did that, but it was cool, I think, right? That was cool.
It was cool.
Alright, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It wasn't that good. Alright, thank you. It really was not that good of a beat, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Next, what the hell was Okay, next are meters. Meters are specific patterns of strong and weak pulses. So it's like beats, but it's more focused on the intensity of each beat, right? And then there are time signatures, number of beats per measure. If you've seen a musical notes sheet, you can see okay, wait. Oh my God.
So musical note.
Time signature.
Oh, and then there are no time signatures on this one. Here, let me just search up time signatures.
Yeah.
Time signatures. So this is the 3x4 time signature. There's 3 beats in every measure, which is what the top number represents, and the bottom number is just the quarter note or beats.
Yes, exactly. Will play. Beat per minute is like, for example, like 120 beats per minute. How fast is 100? Okay, well, you get the point. Well, if you have a metronome, you can play it. I can just use a metronome right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. We're off.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the part. The thing you were all doing right now was 100 beats per minute. Congratulations, you just made a tempo. You just mimicked the metronome. Congratulations. Give yourself a hand. Barry knows 200 beats per minute. I'm kidding. I don't know.
That was 243.
That was okay. Yeah, Alex said it was 243. He knows what he's talking about. Then there's accents. So then accents are intensity or emphasis placed on a certain note. So like power being let out on certain notes. Okay, yeah, power being let out on certain notes versus some notes being soft. That can be moved on virtually any musical device, including singing. All right. Yeah, so that's all when it comes to music theory basics. So now we're going to take a look into what we learned to learn about more singing basics and terminology.
Yeah.
That was an amazing transition.
All right.
Let's go.
Before we continue, does anybody have any questions on what we just explained or anything from the chat? If not, I'll just go.
Oh, we should look at a chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Go to the highest tempo you can. I'm not sure you can and try to clap to you.
Are you kidding? Okay, fine. Okay, 218 BPM.
We're really off.
Alright, thank you for pausing. I get distracted.
It was going a bit much.
Yeah. Alright, congratulations. We just did that. Alright. Well, okay, is that the only question you had? Thank you, Luke. Do you have a question? No questions. Let's keep going.
All right, so singing basics. What is singing? What do I need to know when it comes to singing?
If you came here to learn how to sing, raise your hands if you came here to learn how to sing. Wow, that's a lot of people. Okay, well, if you're in the right place. By the end of this, you're gonna be Shakira.
Beyonce.
Oh yeah, Shakira. Let's go.
Okay, so basically I'm just going to be explaining, as we stated in the itinerary, pitch, rhythm, diction, how to breathe. Essentially, that's just all of what I'm going over. All right. So, what is singing? If I get really, really technical, singing is just creating a musical sound with your throat and vocal cords. However, I would say that singing is one of my favorite pastimes, It's something that I've done ever since I was quite little. And it's just one of the greatest things you can do. Ever.
It is.
It's not biased. It really is one of the greatest things you can do.
The only thing you can do.
All right. So while I don't mean to sound, cheesy or a bit touchy, it certainly helped me through some rough times whenever I sang. And with that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this section. So before I get too ahead of myself, let's just explain the most important components of singing. So just a disclaimer, not all of it is listed here. Pitch is missing. That's just because this was really pretty and I didn't want to ruin it by adding an extra line. So that's why it's not there.
It's a really pretty.
From slides to go.
Yeah. Let's go. Shout out to slides2go.com.
All right. So first, breathing. I can't define it. I really don't think you need a definition for it.
Ask a pulmonologist. Is that the doctor for lung doctor? Is that a pulmonologist? Let's go.
I had no idea. But
Yeah, ask a colonoscopy. All right. Yeah. So I don't think we really need a definition for it, but we will. If I may, I would love to show some singing tactics, some breathing. Yes. So we'll be doing that.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, singing. Breathing. Okay. So breathing is definitely important. Actually, if I get a bit personal, in my OSC concert, I did not breathe right, and that is why I could not hit some certain notes because I didn't properly manage my breathing. I did not space it out in a way where I could sing every single note or every single, I guess, rhythm. So that's why breathing is extremely important, although it seems really simple. So yeah, basically you just need to space out your breaths, and once you master that, you're basically good with singing any song whatsoever. It's one of the most important things that is often overlooked.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we have diction. This is basically talking, but it's singing. It's just how to enunciate what you're saying and how to pronounce certain words. So I don't know if you've seen this, but in some songs, they actually do their diction a different way, and they rhyme certain words the way it's not supposed to be rhymed to fit the song. Which is why diction is really cool. It can make or break your song, because if your word doesn't rhyme or if your word doesn't fit how a song should be, then, your song just sounds crappy. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, next we have rhythm. We've been explaining rhythm over and over again, but rhythm is basically just the beat or groove of a song. So it's really important, as if you're out of rhythm, your song is just not going to sound good.
Yeah.
If you're out of beat, out of basic, if you're out, it's bad. That's basically
this is why these are the 4 basic ones, because these are like bare minimum. You need these to make it sound like a song, essentially.
Yeah, rhythm, without it, you can't do it. So pitch, even though, actually I forgot voice, I'm sorry. So your voice, you just need to make sure you manage your quality of vocal range, weight, tone, bridge location, etc. So there are certain terms like having your head voice versus your chest voice, just really learning how to manage those and how to use certain types of voice wherever your body is. It's just basically how you do it.
Yeah, so, vocal range is kind of like how many octaves you can go by, and then if you want to should we demonstrate head and chest voice?
Sure, do you want to do...
Okay, can you do head voice, because I have a cold, so I can do chest voice.
Do you want to do chest voice first?
Fine. You can kind of feel it, right here. It's not literally in your chest. I mean, everything comes from your lungs. But a lot of these terms are just how it feels. So it just feels very low. So, and then there's head voice.
So it's really high. It's kind of coming from this area. It's like,
Exactly.
just really high. Essentially, really high.
Yeah, you can also...
Oh!
Oh, damn. Let's go.
Yo, nice. Alright. So, we didn't explain pitch. So, pitch, it's really, really important. Basically, just how high or low your voice can go. It's the frequency of your voice. So, I'm sure you've heard these tones, perfect pitch and tone deaf. Basically, with perfect pitch, you're able to recognize a note once you hear it. You just know it. You don't have relative pitch, which is knowing one note and then knowing the entire notes because you know the scale, but rather perfect pitch is just something not a lot of people have. So I want you to show you, I want to show you guys an example of somebody who's tone deaf singing a song, and then I want to show you an example of somebody who sing that song how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
So keep in mind, they sing it really bad. It is so bad, but let me go. Sorry,
is this an American Idol audition?
This is the American Idol audition.
I love watching American Idol auditions where the person has they have no.
They are so bad. They are.
But I love
so
watching it, and they just have so much attitude for no reason.
I know this one's so rude. I'm gonna pause before she's rude, but she's rude.
I mean, you need to have drama in your life. Why is there just...
Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight.
I won't subject you further to this. This is too much, but yeah. And then this is...
As you can see, her voice, she's kind of struggling to hit the notes. It's she's wavering and her voice is shaky, which means she's kind of putting a lot of effort he's kind of putting a lot of effort in her throat, like rather than just like feeling, like she's not really. I mean, she's hitting it. She's not hitting it. She needs practice. I mean, if she wants to hit, I don't know why I'm sounding like the American Idol judge. Yeah, it's a no for me. Anyway, yeah, keep going.
This is how the song is supposed to sound.
Yeah.
It's not one of the world.
Beautiful.
So good. I stay up and think of you.
Oh, what? Let me just skip to the chorus.
Till tomorrow, I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be.
Beautiful song.
Basically, you could tell that she was definitely having the right pitch, right tune, right rhythm. The other girl, like, I don't even know what to say for her. But, yeah. That's it when it comes to the basics of singing. So, now...
There are definitely a lot of different ones, but like those are the 4 main ones.
Well, 5 actually, because I skipped
5,
pitch. But,
exactly, yeah.
Alright, so now we're just going to...
Oh wait, there's also placement that
Oh,
wanted to
I
discuss.
forgot a placement. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright. So placement is also one of them. That's it's not necessarily a basics of music, but it definitely affects how you're going to sound. There's no right or wrong placement. I just wanted to discuss these because it's really interesting and it actually really affects your voice. Right? So placement is when you focus your sound. No problem. It's when you focus your sound into a very specific part of your like face, or it feels like that at least, or a specific part of your vocal area, I guess, to achieve more volume and a better tone, right? So, for example, down placement, a very good example of someone with down placement is Shakira. She has a, like, you can kind of feel that in the back of your, you can feel that, like, right here when you do it, and you can feel it in the, like, the back of your throat when you do it, and that's down placement. But then there's forward placement, which is a very good example of that is Britney Spears. If you've heard any of her songs, if you haven't heard any of her songs, you should go on Spotify and listen to her songs, first of all. But she's a great example of a singer with forward vocal placement. It sounds almost nasally, not nasally, but like it sounds like it's coming from the nose, you know? So, for example, what's one of her, oh no! Oh, the one with my loneliness is killing me, and I'm not a good impressionist of Britney Spears, but that's basically what forward placement is. Please don't tag Britney Spears in this. I don't want to offend her. Anyways, so that's placement. Yeah. So now we're going to be doing singing exercises.
Ooh, these are very fun. We can do it with you guys.
Yeah, come on.
We're almost done. We're just going to do some singing exercises, which are some things you can use to improve your pitch, rhythm, basically just everything we went through.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright. We have breathing, diction, rhythm, pitch. I didn't include voice because we're basically practicing our voices.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. So, I have something. I want you all to practice with me with something. So, we have breathing. Please practice. It'll be really awkward if we're the only ones doing it. No, it's
breathing. We're all practicing breathing right now. Hopefully.
So this is a breathing vocal exercise. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Oh, not the LSAT.
Let's breathe. Okay.
This exercise, we're going to make this sound for 1 minute.
Oh, okay. This one, we're basically, he's just going to play. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Well,
Ready? Let's go.
You're supposed to take a
You
breath.
have to portion your breath, essentially. It's really hard to go the entire minute.
Try and keep your lungs out. I sound like my vocal teacher. Keep your lungs out.
Only like 20 seconds.
The whole time.
You're supposed to do it the entire time, basically. That's the point.
You should do it till you suffocate.
Everyone, do it till you suffocate. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Okay, that was basically it. He's trying to make sure that you can go the entire minute by rationing your breath. And it's really hard to do the
Very
first time.
difficult.
I can't even do it, and I'm like the best,
Yeah,
So.
she's like, not a
No,
singing.
I'm just kidding. Now we have pitch accuracy, flexibility, just making sure to stay on pitch.
That's not it.
Okay,
Me.
follow the pitch essentially. Me, me, me,
Let's go.
Okay, last one. So, sorry guys. It was basically going to get higher and then lower. So just following the pitch, making sure that you can stay flexible and just really accurate when it comes to it. So, yeah. We have one more, which is diction. Enunciating your voice, basically.
For vocalists.
I think she talks a lot, so I'm gonna try. Oh, I skipped. Never mind, I skipped to it.
You
Yeah.
skipped it. I hope she doesn't see this. We didn't mean to offend
Oh
you.
no!
I'm gonna use the example. Leather.
Oh, whoops. So basically, she's going to try and say a tongue twister to make sure that you guys can diction it really right. Like basically, just say it right. And it's going to be really hard because she gets faster and faster, and it's just gonna be hard to copy.
Excuse me. May
Oh.
I try something?
Yes.
Can everyone say Peter Pepper picked the pickled peppers as fast as you can? Ooh, you're gonna get A in that class. Wow. All right, let's go. I just wanted to see that.
No, of course. Okay, just copy her essentially. She's gonna go fast.
If you're vegan, you don't have to say
Red
that.
leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, oh, never mind. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather.
Damn.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
I can't do it.
Basically, she's just trying to go fast, say a tongue twister, make sure that you can copy it well. Requires a lot of practice, myself including. I'm really bad at it.
Erin got it, I think.
Ooh, do you want to try?
Let's go.
All right. So rhythm, we didn't practice rhythm, but basically just practice with the metronome. That's it. Like, I can't do that.
The practice is to make a full song, like
Mhm.
in 20 minutes.
All right. Oh, we already did
We did
placement.
placement.
Okay.
That's Shakira.
Singing is.
So many songs. I know. I love it. We're practicing metronome.
We have 18 of us. It can be divided evenly. So we have two games. Do you guys want to play both of them, or what did you play two first? Both. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Go.
So you guys want to divide into teams equally. We can play a karaoke thing. Whoever wins gets bragging rights. Basically, just whoever sings better, whoever has perfect pitch. Yeah, you have to have perfect pitch, or else you don't win. Oh, you get this piece of gum if you win.
I like chewed piece of gum.
You get Laura's piece of gum.
We have a gum rubber. You can
Oh,
piece
that's
of
an
gum.
even better thing.
For free.
So, can you guys divide into teams? There's 18 of you, so you can divide equally. Maybe you can do half and half.
Who wants to be on team Alex, Luke, and Rin?
That's a very bad team.
That's a horrible team.
Do we want to play or do we? No, it's not fair. We're too good.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Oh my God! We get Andrew's piece of mint. Whoever wins gets.
So guys, can you divide it? How many of you want to play?
Oh, done.
Okay.
We have to sing.
Yes. What is?
What about in a group?
Yeah, in a group. Yeah.
See, you gotta sing.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, raise your hands, guys. Raise your
like to sing in the car.
Or who's?
Wait 1 second. Who wants to be team captain?
Okay, everybody, raise your hand if you want to play. Raise your hand.
Raise your hand if you want to slay. Raise your hand if you want to slay. Are you okay? You can slay. That's the worst team known to man. Don't gritty, just gonna you lose points. You automatically lose. You guys want to play?
Yeah.
We're gathering people for teams. Alright guys. So, okay.
Well, these are all the people I have so far. Do I have everybody?
You want to go? Sure.
Oh, Anson, okay.
Yeah, I'll join there. I'll join Alex.
So far we have Rika, Sandra, Cliff, Amir Anson. Ryan, Aaron, and Brian. Is there anyone we're missing? No? Does anyone else want to play?
We got Anson.
Oh! Cliff, are you playing? Yeah.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this is gonna be
Sasha's playing.
Oh, never mind, now she's
And then Luke is playing.
Oh, Luke's over playing. Okay, no wait. Sasha calls was like right? Sasha, are you playing? What?
He's playing.
Louis, are you playing? Okay. Oh, is Laura on there? Yeah, Laura was on like 26. Okay, so
We'll just divide it by how the list is. Because then we randomize.
oh, do you guys want to play singing game?
This is
Singing game? Okay.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Okay, these are the teams. Sasha, Laura are on one team.
Y'all might want to change it.
No, it's gonna be
No,
randomized.
Cliff wanted to be on our team. Just put Cliff on our team.
Okay, Arwa. You divide it by Okay.
Sandra, Rika, Kaylin.
Okay.
Wow.
Cliff, Amir, Anson, and Alex. And Luke, Sasha, Laura. Luke, Sasha. Luke and Sasha are out.
Yeah, they're out.
Where are you going?
We can be on the team, you know.
Wait,
Come on, guys. You want to be here? I know.
They're coming back. They're coming back.
They're coming back. Okay.
Luke, Sasha, and Laura. And then Ryan, Aaron, and Ryan. Ryan. Alright, gather yourselves with your team.
Okay, basically, you gotta choose a song to sing. You know, basically, just perform.
Choose a song to sing in order.
We're going to perform
Let's become rapper.
If you play Blade, you will be kicked out of the honors round.
So, do you want to give 5 minutes?
Alright.
We'll give 5. Sorry, I'm yelling. No, you're not. It's unfortunately not that.
Alright, we're giving you 5 minutes to choose your songs. What? 5 minutes to choose your songs.
And you know, choreograph if you want.
You have gather with your group. It's not singing. I'm not sure. It includes rhythm. No, let's do it. Yeah, do it. Good.
Sophie, can you change teams?
Wait, what are you doing?
What about Laura?
Okay, Laura, can Laura join your team?
Yeah.
Laura, please.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is a 6 or
No,
But that's the only one I don't know. Guys! This is the reality of society.
I know, right? I know. Please choose your song. Please choose This is like an intermission in the play. Oh! 5 minute int. I don't even think they can read it. They can't read it. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Or 2 minutes, actually. I definitely think so.
We cannot sing that one.
Okay, we should gather the chair. I know. Guys,
Are we really gonna get down? Sophie, let us play. Please, let us play. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Oh my God, what's the song?
Okay, Arwa, we should position the camera so they see people singing and they see us too. Sure, we could pan the camera. Like, we could be, they could perform like right here. We could be the judges sitting right here. Alright, so, they're American Idol. Yes, exactly. I'll give you my Simon Cowell impression. Can I do my Simon Cowell? Yeah, what is this? Hidden talent. 1 minute left. Should we, okay, how should we position the camera? 1 minute left, guys! 1 minute! Okay, how should we position the song? No, I mean, like this, that way they can see us sitting, like, and that way, like, guys, we're gonna position the camera like this. No, we can just position it like that. That way they can see, like, at where it's here, they can see, and it's filming front cameras. It is? Oh, what? Yeah. You're right. I'm so stupid. Wait, can we? 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time's up. That's such a bad thing. Oh, we should not face it that way. Hold on. Okay, guys, no more debating. No more choosing your songs. Choose a song right now. Oh yeah. You can, that's a choice. That's it. Oh, okay. You don't choose now. No, we're done. Okay. Who's gonna perform first? Us. Which one? Okay, you guys can perform. Like my feelings. Okay, team name, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. You have 10 seconds to come up with a team name. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Unconsenting children.
Ryan's Big Happy Family of Unconsenting Children. That's a great name. I think that's not problematic at all. Okay, guys, are you ready? Everybody! Wait, let's say everyone's performing. Here we have Ryan Yu, Sasha Bakir. Is that your last name? Okay, sorry. Luke Orama, Brian, Nian, sorry. Aaron Surso, and Laura Frederick. Laura. Yeah, I said his name.
What?
I said your name.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, are you ready?
No.
Yeah. Shut up, Ryan, please. We will be singing the ABCs by an unknown composer. Wow. I'm not sure when it was written, but yeah, we hope you enjoy. Right.
Count this out there.
I'm not counting out. No, now? Now, I guess. Okay, we won't give a score, but we can give a score, yeah. Okay, first of all,
I was laughing. I was still so
How can you put like the song?
not on this.
Can you put the instrumental on laptop?
Yeah.
You gotta put Blake music and get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so great job, guys. We really like the performance. Woo! Okay, are you guys ready to perform? Or no? Do you want to be last? Okay.
No, I'm not doing it. We're just with this big. Oh my god, we have to do it. Okay, we're doing it.
No, you're gonna go. Sophie.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, well, what's your name?
What's your name? We are. The jokes. We are.
Wait, this dream's frozen.
No, like.
Okay. Maybe she's Our stream's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
It was frozen this entire time?
Oh, there's obviously
Oh no.
Yeah. Find the video. Okay. Can you find Passion Fruit by Drake karaoke?
Wow.
I think we should stand. Isn't it better to stand?
We need to stand. Where do I sit?
Find karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
I spell karaoke.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
That one looks like a lot of views, or a lot of.
It has a lot of views.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Check the comments. And see if
The
you
blue one is playing.
Wait, check.
No, it's fine.
Just check the comments. I don't want it to be.
Okay. Stream. I don't know.
I'm just trying to see if it's the beat alone. Okay, cool. It's perfect. It's good. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Wait, who is the middle part? No, it's been a whole lot of.
Oh, that's the beginning. Yes.
Ryan, how is it?
Hold on.
Okay. We're holding. Yeah.
Can you play it so we can?
Yeah. You can hear it. You'll hear it.
You guys want to do Red Bone last minute? No. Stay low. Okay. Is it going? Where's the volume?
Wow, that.
Alright, here we go.
No. Wait. We're reading on Sophie.
Wait, you gotta skip to that part.
Yeah, you gotta skip that part because
Oh, alright.
go to 106. It has a.
106, right here. Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, I got
Okay. Up next is Boo's
We
place.
gotta, yeah.
Okay.
Who's true?
Okay. right here.
Where's the balloon?
Oh, wow.
Oh, we can't face the crowd?
Okay, ready?
Alright,
Okay.
alright, here we go. Ready?
Where's the balloon? Where's the balloon?
Oh, there. The volume is not.
It's coming, go for it.
Oh.
Go for it, just let it.
What?
So, just wait.
Ready? It's coming.
There we go.
Here's Trio.
Clap for it, quick. Ready? Listen, seems so ritualistic. Under the soul of rejection, but now I'm falling apart. Tension between us is like late fences. You got issues that I won't mention for now, cause we're falling apart. You guys have to sing this part, this is the famous song. Passionate from miles away. Passionate with the things you say. Passing up on my own ways, I can't blame you now. No. Passionate from miles away. Passive with the things you say. Passing up on my own ways, I can't blame you now. No. Alright. We done?
Is that
Are we doing the entire song?
Yes. Like 6 minutes long, right?
I'm not prepared to sing for 6 minutes.
He's an advisement meeting. Oh, wow.
Listen, it's harder to trust from a distance. I think we should rule out commitment for now, cause we're falling apart. You're just doing that to leave it. Don't pick up the pieces, just leave it for now. They keep falling apart. Passionate from miles away. Passive with the things you say. Passing up on my own ways, I can't blame you now.
Look, you're being all.
Passionate from miles away. Passive with the things you say. Passing up on my own ways, I can't blame you now.
Okay, I think
Are we done? Wait, is there any more? Yes, there's a lot more. It's like 7 minutes.
so much more. Okay, that's good.
That's all.
Yay! Wow. Wait, we didn't
Oh. Oh, good. Judges?
Wait, I thought we read to that.
You guys suck.
Wow.
Tens? Can we use the tens?
Passionate from miles
You
away.
didn't score yet. That's all I need.
Who's the judges? You got Is there stage presence there?
Yes. No.
I think we could have been a little bit more expressive. And also, we were not facing the audience, but that's just a concept of this would be.
I would have appreciated some ad-libs.
I see. We almost chose a song that would have had more ad-libs, but we decided against it.
Yeah, out of respect for the
competition.
competition. We know we were too good.
Right. I appreciated the expression of head voice there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. That was very good. Laura, what do you think? Louise. Oh, wait,
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm not singing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very bad pitch, but the pitch was really bad.
I know, it's okay.
But I think the mojo.
Yeah, it's fine.
We better than the ABCs.
No.
Oh, come on.
We'll discuss that. I know. We're all together. Oh, where's that? All right, here. Last group. What's your guys' name? Team Slay, please come out.
You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift.
Team Slay will be playing You Belong With